Welcome back to another episode of the Harrogate Town RTG Career Mode. It's episode 1 of season 6, where we are somehow in the Premier League. From going into, not last episode, because last episode wasn't supposed to happen. Last episode was supposed to be the start of this season in the championship for the 3rd time in a row. We had a miracle happen in that we got into that final playoff spot. We beat Burnley in the playoff semis final, and then we beat Coventry City or Middlesbrough. I can't remember off the top of my head. It's been a couple days since recording that. Where we won the playoffs and we got promoted up to the Premier League. Now, as I'm recording this, I already did most of the transfers for this season. I will go over them. Obviously, I'm not just going to leave you out the loop. But going into it, we had, if you see here, we had, without the deductions, we had around 74 million in our transfer budget. Okay, no, I thought I'm dumb. Yeah, we had 74 million in our transfer budget coming into the season, and that's things because obviously we went ahead and just put our TV money into it. We go ahead, since we got promoted to Premier League, we put Premier League TV money into it. I don't think we put 79 million. I think we put around just 70-ish million, plus the additional, what we finished in 6th, so 1.5 million there, and then 4 million for the solidarity payment. So yeah, that is how that's happened. So let's go and meet the transfers that we've done. We'll talk about some of them that's happened, and the transfers that's also gone on out of the club, because there's been some players leaving the club, mostly youth players, but there's also been a couple players loaned out as well. So we will go ahead and go in order. We actually went up first in Noah Allen, a 75, who was the max overall cap, with Castledine and Sonny Cox both being at 75. This was our cap. Noah Allen joins the club here for free. Welcome to Harrogate Town. Alex Hope, we made it a permanent deal. He had a great second stint here at the club after his first season. Wasn't that great and got injured halfway through it. We go ahead and bring him in on a permanent deal. He is more than likely will be our number 1 right winger in the squad. We have to pay 5.3 million for him. So when we have 70 million in the budget, it's not that big of a it's not that big of a payment, but in old times it's pretty big. It's probably a record transfer fee so far. Daniel Gore is rated to 74. We bring him in on a permanent deal after his successful loan spell last season from Manchester United. He joins for 5.3 million. He is just going to be a great midfielder in this team. I think he could have the potential to become one of the best alongside Sonny Cox. We go ahead and We go ahead and sell Joseph Brown, an 18-year-old, 62 rated right winger that honestly just didn't have a potential here at all. Just didn't. So we sell him for 730k. We get a little bit of money back from him. We go ahead and loan out Maccabi from over from Harrogate Town into Miami. This is actually a loan to buy, I believe. So at the end of the season, he might be on his way to Inter Milan permanently. But for now, it is just a loan deal. We are paying 40% of his wages. We say goodbye to Jesse Deborah, 64 overall. We used him twice last season. He was used twice last season, so we say goodbye to him. We weren't using him last season. We're definitely not going to use him here in the Premier League, so we say goodbye to him for 550,000. James DeBio, he wasn't part of our squad last season because, well, 1, we couldn't afford him, and 2, we were only loaning him in, and he was an affiliate club from Leeds United, but Leeds United got back down to the to the Championship, so we couldn't bring him in. Now that we got promoted, even though we got promoted alongside Leeds United, we are going to make this a permanent signing as well. So only really skipping out 1 season of us for now, returning for his second, aka 3rd stint here, but now his permanent stay here. He joins in from Leeds United for 4.3 million. Welcome to the squad. We say goodbye to Letzi Tessanol. He is a right back that got loaned out last season. He didn't grow at all, maybe +1. It was just an unsuccessful loan spell. I didn't grow enough to become a backup player, so we go ahead and let him go. He's off for 850,000. Same thing goes for this other right back out of South Korea, Mr. Yun. He is off to Saudi Arabia and Al Ordoba for 596,000. Again, literally didn't grow at all. 20 years old and 63 overall. You're not Premier League ready. You're not even Championship ready. I barely play you in League One. We go and say goodbye to Alfie Hodges. Maybe not giving him the fair shot, but again, another loanee that just didn't grow. So we go ahead and let him go as well for 520,000. He's off to the United States, off to FC Cincinnati. Now, this was probably the most questionable one out of myself, but I seen this guy, and I know we have Ed Varson, and he had a great debut season with us last season, a massive part of probably why we got into that playoff position, in all honesty. But we go ahead and bring in Enzo Gonzalez from Wolves, a 24-year-old Paraguayan. He is 75 overall. He could play left wing. He could play right wing if we need him to. He could play cam if we need him for Leo Castledine. But he joins in. He's the most expensive player we've bought in all series long. $7.5 million. He joins the club for. Welcome to Harrogate Town. We go ahead and loan out Poliamino. This is just a straight loan for the season. He is off to Swansea City. We can hopefully let him grow and see what he can become. Maybe become a decent backup or even a starter for next season. Ibrahim Williams, he is not growing as much as I want him to, maybe because I haven't been playing him as much as last season, because we had Daniel Gore and Anderson. So we go ahead and let him go out on loan to France for Angers SEO. He is off for the season. We say goodbye to him. Jasper Chambers, so many transfers for offers for him that I've been rejecting because he has been our #1 backup, and now he hasn't grown all season. He went from 70 to 70 coming into it. He's now up to 71 after leaving us, but he is off to Luton Town for $3.6 million. We'll see him grow. 6'9". We'll see what that can do, but he just wasn't the best, and Bocic really stepped into the league of his own once he got reinstated in that starting lineup after getting dropped. And with us selling Chambers, we needed another backup goalkeeper. So we go ahead and go over to Barcelona, where they have a 71-year-old, 6'3", Ander Ostrolaga. He joins the club for $1.6 million. He's 71 overall, so he's gonna provide some decent competition for Bocic in that starting lineup. George Nurse, we no longer need a left back after bringing in Noah Allen, so we go ahead and sell goodbye to George Nurse. We also now don't have a backup left back as well. He is offered $960,000, so just shy of that $1 million mark. Bruno Kraft, I was tempted to keep him and maybe loan him out. We decided against it just to sell him to Craiova, get some more money in the bank, and off to Craiova for $920,000. Antonio Abadios, he was decent when he came off of the bench for Alex Hope. We go ahead and let him go to LSK for $1.1 million. It's kind of one of those things where we were getting multiple transfer offers. We just ended up accepting one, and this was the most expensive one, so we go. We go ahead and bring in a better backup striker for House. We bring in Aiden Dosh from Coventry City, the American. He's 71 overall. He has good finishing for a 71 overall. He has good dribbling, good sprint and acceleration. He joins the club for $2.2 million. We go ahead and bring in a proper backup right wing. I say proper backup, but he's 1 overall under Alex Hope, so he could end up stealing Alex's Hope job from him at starting spot. He joins in for $3 million over from Malabai. Welcome to the club. We go ahead and bring in Harun Abraham. You can tell I was busy in this transfer window. We go ahead and bring in a midfielder from Goss. He comes into the squad for $2 million flat, 72 overall. He will compete with Max Anderson for that starting lineup spot. He is just well-rounded all around the ball. Every stat is him. He is well-rounded all around the ball. This is just something I wanted to do. I see he popped up in my free agents. I guess I was looking at him earlier in the seasons. Don't know why I did this in all honesty, but it was free, so you know what, why not? I wasn't going to pay for him, so he was free. Jose Gallegos, I'm simply doing this because he was a former player of my local team a couple years ago, so we go ahead and bring him back to the squad and bring him back to me. He comes in for free. And the latest business we have done, and possibly the last business we will do maybe, we go ahead and sell James Marks for 66 rated for $830K. He is off to Velgi. I forgot the actual pronunciation of the club, so I'm not going to say it, but he was never going to play. And with that being said, we now sit on match day number 1, where we are taking on Newcastle United in our first games of the season. We have Newcastle away from home. We have Wolves at home. We have Carabao Cup against Everton. We have Leicester City on the start of September 1st. We have Man City and Man United in back-to-back in mid-September. West Ham to end up the month. In October, we have Everton. We are looking to possibly go through a group. Yep, exactly. Yep, this is what I was fearing was going to happen in December. Arsenal, Liverpool, Tottenham, Chelsea, all in a row. We are going to go ahead and quick sim past the Big Six for the first season, maybe the first 2 seasons, if that is obviously if we don't get relegated. I expect us to fight for relegation. And leading with all those transfers, this is now how the starting lineup looks out coming into that first game. Gonzalez gets the knock, and in fact he doesn't, but for now he will get the default knock for simulations. I will start Edvarson in the first game of the season because he deserves it. Cox is in the line. We haven't got a single transfer offer for him. He is not, well, he's not transfer listed, but he's not like blocked from offers. Alex Hope is starting there. Leo Castledine obviously gets there. Gore and Anderson back in the midfield. So the midfield tree is not changing at all, and the front three is not changing, at least for the first game. We have a pretty much brand new-ish back four. We have Noah Allen as the newest of the lot, with Corey DeBio making his return to the club, and a Breffer at right back. His job is safe but not safe at the same time. There is a certain Max Aarons that I was looking at to bring in, but I don't think it makes sense. Dosh is in there, Bang Kittelson, Brown, Ibrahim, Bernauer, House, Orskan, Astrolaga, and Gallegos. Remember, we now are up to 9 subs in the, well, 9 bench slots now since we are in the Premier League. So let's get into the first game of the season here. There's a lot of rambling. Let's get to it. And here we go. First Premier League game of this series. And it starts with Gyökeres doing fancy, trying to get it away from Gonzalez. He's offside. Something I'm going to have to do now is to probably start adjusting lineups as well. I'm going to try my best to remember, but it looks like they started pretty strong here. Anyway, as Gyökeres strikes first 3 minutes in, we're down already. And I didn't forget to start. I didn't remember to start Edvarson. So Gonzalez gets the start here. I'm all over the place. Wow, it was literally seconds. Okay. Anderson, Breffer, crossed in for Gonzalez. Sonny Cox, can you convert this to Premier League football? Oh, something I do want to show y'all actually before we get more into the game here. Let's go ahead and go through, where's Stat Dashboard? Stat Dashboard. Sonny Cox is up to 161 goals. He's obviously not going to reach 200 goals this season, and there's a possibility he might not reach 200 goals ever for us, but he is up there. Next best is Paul Mullen, who left the club 2 years ago with 44. Sonny Cox is the first to reach 200 appearances. Ben Fox was the first to reach 100. It's Sonny Cox up now to 200. Leo Castledine, if he plays all 38 games, or if he plays 38 games this season, he will be the second one to reach that second player to reach 200 goals. Chambers still has the most clean sheets at 27. Bocic only has 6, and I don't expect that to really go to double digits that season. And that's really all about it. I want to show y'all was that some stats there for the season here, for last season. Phil Foden. Actually, let's see this. What is this team? This team for Newcastle United: Gonzalez, Gyökeres, Phil Foden, Tielemans, Joe White, that's obviously a weak point, Suleiman probably a weak point, Carreras, Pivas, weak point, Upamecano, Josh Osborne, probably a weak point, Jorgensen. They have a 79, 82, 80, 85. Yep, there's one player that should be starting. For Tessie should probably be starting. So yeah, some rotation, but strong front three. And still obviously better than us all around. But as Cox finds Gonzalez, and Gonzalez could be in behind. It's Upamecano. Of course, it's the strongest one on the defensive there. If that was the other one, maybe it was in there. Leo Castle over the top. Alex Hope. Alex Hope with the acrobatic off-target shot. Gonzalez. Cross comes in. Cross comes in. A shot by Castle. Leo, Gonzalez, crossed in, Sonny Cox, he'll try the acrobatic because why not? Halftime, 1-0 down. To be fair, 1-0 down is not bad after they scored in the first 5. Into Alex Hope. Alex Hope into Sonny Cox, and Sonny Cox to be the first one to score. No. Castle, Gore, Gonzalez, Alex Hope, Sonny Cox over the top. Sonny Cox get a touch. Sonny Cox shot straight to the keeper. Leo Castledine with a great ball out wide to Gonzalez. A beautiful touch. He puts in the cross for Sonny Cox. Headed away. Daniel Gore will get a shot off deflected. It might fall for Gonzalez. He will let it go out of bounds. Four changes here. Gonzalez, Cox, Hope, and Anderson all off. Edvarson and the new boys on the block is all on here. Correas, Pedro Gonzalez. Cross is deflected. It falls to White. Joe White. Tielemans awfully off target. Bang now down the right-hand side. Trying to use his fresh legs, even if he doesn't have the fresh legs, into Dolch. Dolch over the top for Edvarson. He overhit it and overran it. Edvarson crosses it in. Back post to Bang. Bang is going to pick it up now. In for Leo. Leo can't find Gore, and that was probably our last best chance to draw an equalizer here. Gore, or Decades gets past Gore, I should say, or Corey. And we will lose our first game of the Premier League season. 1-0 to Newcastle United. Second game of the season here. We are taking on Wolverhampton Wanderers, our first home game of the season. See what we can do. The only change for this is Edvarson getting his rightful start in the league here. Cross comes in, and it's 1-0. Why do we concede in the first 3 minutes? Is that going to be the theme of this season? We concede in the first 3 minutes? It's 1-0. It's a great ball. It's a great header. We've conceded 2 goals, and they've been beautiful goals to concede. Castle, Martinez, Anderson, Alex Hope. He's trying to find room. He will find room to take the shots deflected. Sonny Cox fakes his shot. He gets a second shot off, and Sonny Cox, of course it's him, to score the first goal in Harrogate Town's Premier League history. 1-1, 7 minutes in. Anderson into Leo. Leo just plays into space for Alex Hope. He should maybe, he's not going to outpace. Oh, he will outpace Chiquinho into Sonny Cox. Sonny Cox now will lay it off. I did not want that for Edvarson. I want that for Gore. And Visa is going to be in behind. It's a heavy touch. Botcha trying to reach him. He doesn't, and it goes in. 2-1. Gore. Leo Castledine into Sonny Cox. Sonny Cox, I mean, he gets taken out there. In real life, that's a pen. Visa, Bellegarde, saved by Bocic, out for a corner. Visa now. Visa, oh my God, Bocic. You have to make that save, bud. 3-1. Leo Castledine, Sonny Cox, into Alex Hope. Alex Hope is going to take it himself. He's going to get one back. It's 3-2. Don't call it a comeback. I'm hoping to at least get a first win before the Manchesters. I'd love to get a first one of the series in before Manchester. Ashworth, Cunha, intercepted by Corey. Maybe one chance to draw level before halftime. Leo picks up the ball. He finds Sonny Cox. Sonny Cox trying to split the defender. Toe poke in the way. And that will more likely end the first half here. 3-2 down to Wolves. We at least have 2 goals this season. Gore, Edvarson, Sonny Cox. First time finish 3-3. Sonny Cox on the score sheet. Sonny Cox on the early season carry already. Maybe he will get 300 goals. 200 goals, whatever it is. 200, yeah. Arnu over the top for Visa. Bocic saves. Rebound by Matheus Cunha. He'll pick it up. He'll take a couple touches. His shot's wide. Corey, Leo, Sonny Cox. Sonny Cox. Anderson. He's known for his long rangers. It's a good save by Johnston and out for a corner. Leo Castledine on set corner. Noah Allen on the header. Don't know about maybe one of the shortest guys being there, but sure. We make 2 subs. We bring on Sharon and we bring on Gonzalez. Leo Castledine on set corner. Headed away. Can Gonzalez maybe put it back into a danger area? He'll pick it up at least. In for Ibrahim. Ibrahim in for Cox. And Sonny Cox on his left foot saved. Danny Gore. Gonzalez, Sonny Cox, Alex Hope. Not the best of the balls by Cox. Hope trying to do the best with it. Crossed in for Cox, headed away. It might fall for Gonzalez. It won't. Cunha. Menu with the pass to Visa. Visa saved by Bacic, out for a corner. If he first time shot that, that might go in. Unless we win a header here, which we don't. I guess Wolves could win this. Wolves could win this. We're going to make sure it doesn't happen, though. Cunha's fouled. It's a yellow card for DeBayo. But it stops them from possibly scoring here. Corner comes in, header down, and it's wide, and that's full time. We pick up our first point of the Premier League campaign here. A 3-3 draw against Wolves. We are going to go ahead and end the episode there. When we come back, we'll start with the Carabao Cup. But for now, we currently sit 14th after 2 games. A draw and a loss. Tottenham have lost the first 2 alongside Nottingham Forest and Everton. There's a decent chunks of there. Who's kind of the front leader here? The first 2, Leicester, Chelsea, and Arsenal have won the first 2. I will see y'all tomorrow for the next episode. Leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.